Getting a seat at the table. As a leadership and a success coach, I'm often asked this question, and most people are pretty frustrated trying to figure out as a leader in the organization, whether you're moving up the organization, moving across the organization, or just coming into a new role. People want to know, how do I get a seat at the table? So I want to today spend some time talking a bit about some of those strategies and some tips and tools that I think you can use, whether you already have a seat at the table or whether you want to earn that seat at the table. I'm going to share some of those practical tools and I think strategies that you can immediately apply in your own career. So let's get started with the first one. Let's first talk about semantics. I want to address that early on because most people want to get a seat at the table, but as a coach and as a leader and an executive, one of the things I found in my own career is that you really don't get a seat at the table. You have to earn that seat at the table. And so how do you do that? Well, first of all, you've got to understand, how does the organization work and what table do you want to be at? I mean, there's a lot of different levels in the organization. Perhaps you're an entry-level leader, perhaps you're a mid-level, or maybe you're moving into that senior-level role and you've been identified as a high potential. So you've got to understand, first of all, the organization and determine what kind of table do you want to be at, because there's various kinds of tables. I'm not just talking about being at the C-suite table with the senior executives. Some leaders may never get there in their career. But I'm talking about tables that might be, for example, in your own division, in your own unit, in your own specific regional department. So it has a very specific goal for wherever you are in your career. So getting a seat at the table starts first with understanding which table do you want to be at.